fancy season.
The finale of Wacky Wizardry. God, I hate to see it go, but I love to watch it leave. Watch it leave? Fuck. Hate to see it go, but I love to watch it leave because I think it came out really, really great. As you can see from some of the clips I put in the very beginning, it actually turned out to be pretty decent, at least in the AoE department, but we'll talk about that a bit later. So firstly, I want to mention this is a completely different build than what you saw in the previous two videos. It used to be all about Arcane. I was living the Arcane dream. I was ready to go the Arcane way, all day. And I ended up getting to max level with it, and it performed really well, but I think it can perform even better. And I think to do that, we have to go the Fire Mage route. Now, that being said, what are the takeaways? Well, definitely Arcane Explosion. Arcane Explosion did really, really well, and I think the talents that are already going to be benefiting Arcane Explosion are also going to be benefiting a lot of the spells we really like on the Fire Mage side of things. So let's point out a few of those. Spell Impact benefits a few of our spells along with World in Flames. Other heavily recommended talents are Firestarter. Firestarter is going to be increasing the duration of our Dragon's Breath by 1.5 seconds and Blast Wave effects by 3 seconds. The capstone bonus of this talent is that our damaging Blast Wave and Dragon's Breath spells will make our next Flame Strike spell an instant cast, cost no mana, and deal an additional 30% more damage. Another talent is Playing with Fire. Playing with Fire is going to be increasing all spell damage caused by 2% and all magic damage taken by 2%. In addition, when you cast and deal direct damage with fire spells and abilities, you have a 100% chance to reduce the cooldown of your combustion and Dragon's Breath ability and spells by 1 second. This effect is doubled for critical strikes. Finally, Burnout is going to be another recommendation. It will be increasing the critical strike damage bonus of your spells by 100%. And the capstone bonus reads, dealing direct fire damage on targets afflicted by your Ignite increases your spell damage by 6% for 8 seconds. Dealing direct magic non-fire damage to targets afflicted by your Ignite causes an explosion, dealing damage to all nearby enemies. Both effect requires the final rank of Ignite. So of course, we're also going to be picking up Ignite for this build. I'd also recommend picking up the spells Blast Wave, Flame Strike, and Dragon's Breath. Though I think this will make a better AoE build, I've also picked up some single target spells such as Fireball and Pyroblast. Our legendary enchant is of course going to be Wacky Wizardry. Additionally, we picked up Fire Up. Dealing direct damage with a fire spell or ability has a 12% chance to guarantee your next fire spell will critically strike. Controlled Blast. Your Blast Wave no longer knocks enemies back. Instead, its cooldown is reduced by 15 seconds and mana cost by 50%. And Boomer. Your fire spells have a chance to make you trigger an explosion. This effect can be triggered once every 3 seconds. The rest of these enchants, abilities, and talents can vary, though I will leave a link to my current build in the description. If you have all of your abilities up, you should aim to start with Dragon's Breath, use your Firestarter buff to cast a instant Flame Strike, and then use your Blast Wave so you can get a second instant Flame Strike to cast. Depending on how many crits you're getting, you may be able to immediately cast a second Dragon's Breath. In most AoE situations, I'd recommend rotating between these spells until all the mobs are dead. But don't be afraid to sneak in an Arcane Explosion if you don't think that Flame Strike will cast in time. For single target, your best bet will probably be the Hot Streak talent, and hoping for some big crits with Fireball and Pyroblast. Working in a Dragon's Breath or a Blast Wave for a free Flame Strike will help a lot as well. Alright, now just for some quick house cleaning items as I kind of wrap up the video here. Again, really fun build, definitely recommend if you're looking for something really random that is just gonna give you bonuses and not really, I guess, the main function of the build. Realistically, let's be real, this is just a Fire Mage build. I can admit that, but even with the Fire Mage build and then Wacky Wizardry kind of being lackluster as a legendary enchant, it's still fun to use. It's still fun to randomly get some of these spells when you're definitely not expecting or even hoping for it. It's kind of better than you can hope for in some cases. So it's been a lot of fun. To anyone that may not be aware, Mal'Ganis is being merged tomorrow, or it's closing tomorrow. Something's happening. It's gone tomorrow. That's going to be the 18th. So I want to take this video to say rest in peace, Mal'Ganis. You will be missed. I've made a ton of videos on Mal'Ganis, so definitely going to be a little sad to watch him go. But there'll definitely be a new server, new builds, new times for all things. And funny enough, this was my last dungeon on Mal'Ganis, and it was my last one because at the very final boss, we're about to kill it. As soon as we strike the killing blow, we get we get the fucking crash. So is it a fitting way to end it? I don't know. Is it unfortunate that it crashed? Yeah, but I think in a way it's kind of poetic almost, I guess. I don't know. What the fuck do I know? Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great time. And again, I do stream sometimes when I'm recording. I can be found at twitch.tv/RaffleCopterX100, and I also stream on this YouTube channel, so if you want to check that out, definitely make sure to leave a subscribe or a follow. And to anyone that was watching the last live stream, I did get the tattoo we were talking about, so I'll leave a quick little photo of that for anyone interested. But anyway, thank you so much, and again, have a great day. This dinosaur is the tattoo Danny's thinking about. Or I guess specifically she wants the tattoo, but she's asking me to pay for it.
What?
So.
You sound bad. I can just put it on my credit card. Yeah, I think you should get the cat on the skateboard or the pizza.
You think the cat on the skateboard? I would get the cat on the skateboard.
The pizza.